Over the course of the past 50 years, LEGO has actually only created one LEGO train set that has two train cars. That's the answer to the thumbnail. You have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm just kidding. Let me elaborate. Here's the LEGO train set that has two train cars. We have our locomotive and our passenger wagon. Don't worry, this video towards the end will be a full review, a speed build, 360 of everything, and minifigures and whatnot. You might be curious and wondering, James, for the past so many years, there have been plenty of LEGO sets out there that were one train car. I agree with you. Look at all of them. We had My Own Train. We had the Santa Fe trains. We had lots of these sets where it was one train car. Overall, though, I'm talking about actual train sets. Trains with power functions, motors, everything. A moving train with track. This set is a moving train with train track, power functions, a light feature. It's a pretty sweet train. It has all these great features, and every single train since 1969 had more than two train cars except for this. I'm just completely shocked that it only has two. When I realized it, I thought, for years I thought it was three. Back in the 1960s, there were many different trains coming out. They were starting up this production of Lego trains and, all these new set creations. And we had several sets that were just two train cars. Since then, any Lego train had at least three cars. Look at them through the years. You even had the Toy Story train. 4 cars. You can argue and maybe think, okay, well, hey, what about the Emerald Knight or this Express train? I count those as 3 cars. You have your locomotive, your tender, and your passenger wagon. I count that as 3. Any other train set we've seen through the years have had more than 3 cars. And if you look at the high-speed trains, just like this set, they have all had 3 except for this one. Look at them through the years. Even look how cool this one is. We had this one in today's video.
And then we see them all throughout the year. So 2006, 2010, Horizon Express in 2013, 2014, 2018, and lastly, 2022. We're getting these trains all the time.
Look at them. They're all 3 cars. Pretty cool, right? Why was this one 2? I really don't know. I don't know if it was just to keep the set at a lower cost. That way they can retail it for less and get train sets into multiple families' hands and that allow children to play with them. Maybe that's a good reason. But they did actually, for this train set, do something really cool, and they sold a separate train car. This passenger wagon allowed you to buy many of them and just attach them to the train set you bought from today's video. This train set, I think that's an awesome feature. I sometimes wish they did that, but they don't really dabble in that field anymore. Maybe they will someday. Overall, though, these 2 sets, passenger wagon, locomotive, these look nearly identical to the high-speed train in this video today. And they pretty much are. The only difference is they came out a year apart from one another. They were boxed individually. The locomotive did not have power functions as a separate train car. However, these were actually created in the light bluish gray parts that we now have today and the dark bluish gray, the newer colors. Same with reddish brown. They didn't come with the old colors that we have in today's video, the light gray, the dark brown, or just, brown, so forth. Pretty cool stuff. Those are coming up in a new video real soon. But anyway, without further ado, let's get right into this set. I'm going to show you a speed build, 360 reviews of it, and then the figures.
Speed build! The first part of the build is our train platform. Even though this is a small build, I really like these because the more trains you have, the more platforms you could have for your train layout. We have 2 seats here for the train passengers, as well as a map with arrivals and departures for the trains. Pretty cool, unique feature for your LEGO city. Here is the engine for the high-speed train. I'm going to be honest, when I was younger, I did not care for these, and that is, I think, because here in the US where I live, we don't have these high-speed trains. But building this, I was very pleased. I think it has great features. It's very slick, nice colors, and overall cool seating on the inside. Very happy with this engine, and I'm excited to show you the next car. Here we have the passenger car. This is pretty cool as well. I like the little cargo carrier on the back. I have this set used, that's why some of the stickers are not perfect, but overall there's a good amount of seating in this car. I love how it just has windows right down the line, and again, the white and green is good. And for the figures, we have a detective. He's pretty cool because he has a badge inside his briefcase. Then we have a passenger. She's cool. She's a briefcase as well, and a ticket for the train. It only came with 1 for the set. And lastly, we have our train engineer. Cool figures. It's nice that it comes with 3. And what type of train video would it be if I didn't show you the train in motion? So here's the train on my ceiling loop. If you want to learn how to build a ceiling train like this, check out my channel. I'll be picking up the other sets that go with this real soon, so stay tuned.
There you have it. This has been another video by Lego My Jameso. Don't forget to like and subscribe. More videos coming out every Tuesday and Friday, and maybe more in between. We'll see. I hope you enjoyed this. Lego My Jameso.